Although the Gulf of Aqaba is often characterized by its distinctive, awesome terrain of daunting desert mountains that sweep into the magical galaxy of shimmering Red Sea water, the area is turning into a completely different world, one filled with so much exceptional luxury and natural beauty. This is NEOM, a trailblazing $500 billion mega project in the northwest region of Saudi Arabia, relying on biotechnology in the implementation phase and going beyond quick-fix solutions, such as tourism development, to create a lifelong impact by rebirthing a region. The heart of NEOM's project is Treyam Island, which is a sea resort with lagoon-style beaches. Treyam is the realization of NEOM's core philosophy. Rather than aligning with nature smartly, the replication of simple desert-influenced traits is made into something truly stunning and exceptional only through creative innovations that are beyond measure. A fascinating infrastructure is designed by engineering a desalination and replenishment complex of the Gulf waters surrounding it. The very core of Treyam's 25-acre complex is a stunning crystal lagoon that goes through the middle of the resort as if it is a miracle. Overlooking the constantly shifting white sand beaches, the gentling waves from the Pacific Ocean wash in with the never-ending movement of palm trees, which ties in perfectly with the beautiful coves and inlets of the jagged coastline. The symmetrical aisles of the resort are designed to run between the striking architectural elements and flourishing flora that give guests a feeling of surprise they won't forget. However, Treyam is more than a paradise-like vacation destination among the grand plans of NEOM, which is aiming at reshaping a new ultimate vision of a human-made city. This flagship resort is not only a showcase of the discernible, sustainable technologies, but also a testing ground where control methods and construction techniques shall be the solid basis of NEOM's unwavering philosophy. A philosophy of complete renewable energy, zero emissions, and symbiotic integration with the environment will be practiced. One example is Treyam's apartments. They use innovative processes such as 3D construction printing and new construction materials to produce permeable, sandy, abode monolithic structures that not only attract attention as architectural masterpieces, but are naturally hot and cold resistant and attuned to the desert climate. From the way that the guest villas, which are starkly sculpted by the wind, cascade down towards the lagoon that is tranquil and clear, to the iconic welcome pavilion with the lines of arches its hallways are planted upon, the whole place has been carefully thought through and then precisely crafted to be as environmentally friendly as possible. This ideology, however, extends not only to the gardens that exude aromatic freshness and pristine groves that stand against the barrage of deserts, but rather being maintained by the advanced desalination and recycled greywater networks. Solar canopies with the ability to follow the sun's movement beyond a simple shelter are called tricked-out solar canopies, and they provide not only shade but renewable energy. The resort also features concourses that measure the tempo of nature to the delight of all pedestrians and even the staff as the sounds are being recycled. Incorporated into the design, repetition is not allowed. Every part of the city differs from each other. Suddenly, you find yourself in a snug cave, the heavy blue lagoon waters that lick your feet while you are feasting on Arabian food freshened at a beach cafe near you. Next, you will almost feel that you've been transported to Treyam's botanical gardens, since the lush pathways will lead you to tranquil, throbbing fountains, with flanked plant species exuding a loud desert bloom. Green water elements and West Coast artistic designers and artists living sculptures laced with the vision of placemaking make the grounds a real definition of the place. Throughout the journey, these small, pleasurable moments keep appearing on your way, either through NEOM tech or local traditions that are skillfully combined. At the very heart of Treyam's unique blend of nature and luxury located is a magnificent yet intimate world-class spa and wellness center. An exceptionally lavish sanctuary within a sanctuary, if you may. Whether it's the vastly spacious grottos and saunas for relaxation and detoxification, or the spectrum of hydrotherapy pools and different therapeutic bathtub chambers, every detail has been carefully crafted to bring forth serenity of the mind and spirit. Furthermore, the treatment there does not just involve the typical spa routines, but are rather multisensory experiences that link you to the mysterious and mighty healing forces of the desert and seashore ecosystems. By breathing life into the red clay pavilion or bringing restored energy by taking marine algae immersion, you will feel like a person inspired who is alive and rejuvenated in one way or another due to the experience of the land and sea that has long existed. For those hunting for more invigorating pursuits, Treyam delivers a chance to personally explore a wide array of eco-adventure experiences. And by so doing, the visitor gets to personally dive into NEOM's vast natural wonders. The glamping experience won't be completed without the guided explorations of towering dunes, colored scarlet, and infinitely wide canyons spanning for miles, through which the ancient wind and time have carved relentlessly. Find magical oases where dolomite caves, pine forests, and icy waterfalls are hidden, offering the adventurous frontier of NEOM's impeccably preserved coral reefs, which are the natural habitat of a rich and luminous array of marine life forms. Is another one of the site's offerings. Peer down into these hues-filled underwater habitats that boast the bustling activity of schools of fish and dancing waves of multicolored anemones. Your adventure will be sure to be even more amazing if you select the nighttime bioluminescence excursion in the Gulf as the moonlight floods the Gulf water with ever-changing hues of indigo and emerald when billions of microorganisms under the sea are aflame. Although this place is unspoiled and wild, one could retrace history as well as delve into the cultural legacy of the nomadic tribes that would have set up camp here. The descendants of the local community that served as its guides are the transmitters of this oral culture-bound awareness. Imagine sleeping one clear sky night next to the desert and listening to jaw-dropping stories of yore, straight from the lips of an old Bedouin man who called this area his residing place for centuries. A gracious and friendly team opening the experience's world will help you beyond your dreams, and your every need will be fulfilled in advance. The visionary chefs, the eminent wine selector, the experienced guides of adventure, and people-oriented mentors of mindfulness know the unexplored part of these regions very well and accordingly make tailor-made journeys that enable the visitors to explore and experience the true meaning and character that Treyam and NEOM stand for, which is to coexist in harmony with the land. This coexistence goes far beyond a mere principle, as it affects the city plan's concept and rules on how NEOM residents build their vibrant lives. When this zone has been completed, it will be operated entirely with renewable energies, solar, wind, hydrogen power, to deal with the problem by using AI-connected networks of predictive smart grids, automated mobility systems, and futuristic water and agriculture solutions. NEOM will be sustainable in recreation as well, as acres of desert and splendid coastline will be preserved as natural attractions overshadowed by the development, forming simple access to hiking trails, campgrounds, beaches, and marine areas for residents' outdoor fun. Technology will also be an important feature. Inside, people will be able to see and understand various wilderness with the help of guided tours, which will show a 3D model of the history and importance of the places. As the conscious food revolution becomes more prevalent, let yourself be swept away by this new flavor of ethical consumption. Be open to absolute conversion of the striking desert coastal place, serving as the key factor in disassociating you from the modern world and connecting you with the ancient, unforgiving, but nurturing place. At Treyam Lagoon Resort, you will surely witness the irresistible vision of turning to a kind of newfangled world in which the jolt of the unexpected and the thrill of feeling the harmony with the earth as the only reality you know is here to stay, engulfing your space of whatever length or shape it may come in. Do you like what you saw? Would you like to see more of content like this in the future? Subscribe to our channel to never miss another interesting video.